Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm here for a little bit, a few minutes, a few minutes. Let's see who we got on here. Deborah Ying, good morning. Carol Odom, good morning. Sandra Smith, good morning. Cheryl, good morning. Cheryl, you be up early, don't you, girl? Auntie Cheryl be up early. Dina, what's happening? Hey, 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 hey. We is live. We is live. I am rocking Dose of Colors. Our chat club member, I think it's Gemini Love, said, you wear cute lipsticks. You should show your lipstick you're wearing. So I'm shouting it out. Today I'm wearing Dose of Colors. Talk is chic. It's a liquid matte. Let me touch it up because I just ate some breakfast. Let me touch it up real quick. When y'all come back to this video to check it out, it will be tagged. Okay, so if you want to go see where you can get you some Dose of Colors, it's gonna be tagged. Yep. So how was y'all's weekend? Y'all had a good weekend? Mine was decent, can't complain. Wasn't super duper excited about these skits though. I had to do a members only live late last night. I did a members only live from the bed. No, a members only live between the sheets. Where I went live in the dark. And we talked about that Bethany skit. So we talked about. So I just dropped a little while ago. I dropped those reactions. I think YouTube finished processing them. I dropped those. What's going on? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yes, I was live in the bed, honey. Live in the bed. But you couldn't see me because it was dark in my room. Because I was actually getting ready to go to sleep. And sometimes before I fall asleep, I start scrolling and stuff. And I happened to see that video. Hey, Simply Tasha. I know she sets us off every time, doesn't she? Got something in my tooth. I can feel it. So, welcome to the front porch. We got 26 people on the front porch. Please smash that like button. What's up, J Dub? What's happening, fella? So I didn't like Bethany's apology, and I don't know if they're on a redemption tour to try to get us. Hey, Jacqueline. They're on a redemption tour to try to get us all. I don't know what is going on with this camera of mine. Let me see. Is it gonna open back up? Something's up with my camera, y'all. Let me fix it. That. All right, I'm back. Just automatically switch to my laptop camera instead of my web camera that I've added because it gives me better visibility. Hey Deborah Edwards, Michael Boston, what's up? No, Deborah, I went live to the membership last night for about what y'all, maybe like 35, 40 minutes. But it was a members only live. Thank you, Tasha. I'm glad to have you on the front porch. Glad you enjoyed my show. Lady D says, who that said they like being on the front porch, it's snowing in Maryland? Sandra Smith, girl. A friend of mine is in West Virginia. And yeah, yeah, girl. It's bless y'all heart. And I ain't saying in that southern shady way. I'm saying bless y'all because y'all need a blessing with the snow. Miss Lady D says not one apology was sincere. They all had different reasons on why she was seeing red. Plus, she was playing on Larry's mental illness. Yep, and that's sickening. Trying to form a connection there. I think this may be her little defense as she goes to court. Hold on, let me see. Some joining today finally got the extra money. Girl, take your time. Look, and let me say this: join the basic membership. You don't have to join. The Zalman do give you something you don't really need, Deborah. Just start with the basic. No, she hasn't learned a thing. Oh, J Dub, you still seeing red. Yes, should have been. What she told Brooke about Destiny is what she should have told Destiny herself. But that's how I know it was a lie because she should have invited Destiny in, given her an apology as well, and said, "I have not been fair to you. I'm going to try to be better. I do love you. I love you like you're my daughter, even though I don't show it. I'm going to try to do better about showing it." That's all she had to do. I see red, oh red. Shireen says, I have to give it to Larry. I like the fact that what he said to her, he didn't fall for the okie doke. So yeah, but he still had it. Hey, Mr. Yolanda, he still had his daughter out there doing stuff, and she got a sore shoulder behind this mess. And Bethany, yes, she's a snake. And the fact that there was no type of repercussions for Bethany. Yep, that's what he's trying to do. I think, not to my own horn. Well, yeah, to toot my own horn, because I know there are other creators that have called him out as well. And they definitely called things out on Wayne's channel because I've seen some of the comments on the original posting. I think some of what I said is being reflected in these skits. Because the trying to fix it is being like you can see they're trying to change the way we see her. Yeah, Shireen, it's very clear that she wants a bubble with her, Larry, and Brooke. That's if he really standing on business. To me, he ain't standing on business. He got mad at Brooke because she called him out during that fight. And Bama girl said she could cure cancer and it still would be a FU forever. What he put is putting Brooke through, and what he put her through after she said that to him about there's never any repercussions for Bethany. So Larry he ain't hitting on nothing for me. That apology was fake. She really didn't mean it at all. You see how she refused to talk about getting help for her issues. Larry is a punk, period, full stop. Yep. Nope, she ain't been thought of yet. Now, when Larry said that in the bed, in the scene where Larry is telling her she need to step her game up as a wife or whatever, and towards the end, after she couldn't get Larry to just kind of back off and be like, "Oh, it's gonna be okay, baby," like, I gotta take care of myself. This is my first time ever hearing you say that. when he said that, I'm like, okay, that means he ain't buying it. He said, this all this time been together. This is my first time ever hearing you say this. So, but I can't just take care of you. I gotta look out for myself. She thought he was gonna just be following and fawning all over her, and that wasn't the case. She had the same attitude after she finished talking to Jaden about getting to Montana. I got him. Now she got Brooke. She thinks she has Brooke. I don't think she fully has Brooke. You gotta think about what Brooke said when she apologized to her the night before or a couple nights before. Brooke said that she was I'm just biding my time. Brooke said she's biding her time. She said she just doing what she gotta do to get through this and get through graduation. That is what Brooke said. Brooke is biding her time. I don't think she got Brooke like she thinks she got Brooke. Now, because see, when she went there to see Larry, Brooke didn't say, I forgive you. She said it's a good start. Bethany's like, can I at least get a hug to let me know you at least see that I'm sincere in my apology? But when she went in the room with Larry, she said to Larry, Brooke forgave me. She gave me a hug to let me know she forgave me. No, she didn't. She accepted my apology. That's not what Brooke gave her that hug for. Hey, Nikki. Good morning, Kanisha. Y'all hit that like button. And then swipe it and hype it up. Go on, hype me up. Go on, hype me up. It's a song. I can't think of the song, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Girl, we just fussing about Bethany. We're gonna fuss about her about another 15 minutes, then I gotta go do some work. Cause I've got to go and put some content on my other channels so I can get them channels monetized, y'all. So I can get them subscribers up on these other channels. I told y'all I'm building a content empire. Can't build no content empire if you ain't posting content in the other parts of your empire. You know. Sandra says, I know this is a skit, but in real life, this is spiritual warfare. And the devil knows his time is short, and he's taking everyone that oppose him down so he can keep destroying people's lives. Hey, Yvette. Girl, Yvette, let me tell you something. I thought I had to block you the other day. There was somebody on there. Her name was Eva Davis. EVA Davis. And some numbers. And I'm like, why is Yvette talking to me like this? Then I realized it wasn't none of you. I blocked that chick so fast. I think she might have been trying to mimic you. Because I noticed I've had to block some other people that try to mimic the names or do a variation of the name of regular chat crew. 51 on the front porch, please hit that like button and swipe to hype. Swipe to hype. Swipe to hype and smash to like. Just please that. Deborah says, yes, I love it, Larry. Also, when he said he had to take care of himself. And I did appreciate that. Hey, Marquisa. Larry said he's losing his own family, his son, Lynette, Sharnbrook. So, Adventure's a hard dog. Yes. I'm glad he recognizes that. And maybe when Brooke said what she said outside is when he really started to recognize, oh, she's sick of me. Deborah Ying says, I love when Destiny come to the kitchen and just shook her head when she saw Bethany begging for a hug. Now, she shook her head when she saw Brooke hugging Bethany. My nose running. Hey, Michelle Morris. Bethany asked Brooke for a hug so she could feel, yes, I asked you for a hug so you can feel better when you done did me wrong. At J-Dub, generally females ain't as easy to get like she got Jaden. Tears basically don't move us because more often than not, we're the disciplinarian of the children. Yes, tears don't really fool us like that. And also because we know how to put on fake tears too. So we're not easily moved by somebody crying. Oh, you drive, Marquisha? Nah, I can't stand either, Deborah. I don't know what HOA was, but he was blowing that darn whistle. I'm like, why HOA didn't come out there and send my folk waking them up? Hey Carla Oshioto. Deborah Barnes says, I don't care how much Chase trying to make Bethany look like a good person. It's still not working for me. I still can see right through her character. Her character doesn't portray her as a good person. Nope. And it's gonna take more than a little apology and some soft talking to make me think she's a good person. That's it, Nikki. I don't think Larry really is at his wit's end. I think he needs a little bit more. Good morning, Tammy King. 65 on the front porch, please. Smash that like and swipe to hype. J Dub says, I can agree, Minister Yolanda, but the devil is slick and Brooke is easily manipulated like her dad. She does wear the ugliest pajamas. Dana Lucero, morning, Ayana and all. Hey, Dana. Deborah Barnes, Deborah isn't me. I love all the Deborahs. I'm sure glad you realized it was not. Yeah, girl. I was like, nah, her name Yvette. I know the reason why I knew when I really looked hard at the name and thought about it. I have a sister. Her name is Lovette. So, dang, Michael Boston, call it like it is. Michael Boston said Bethany is like a black hole in space. No light can enter Bethany. Only here's Bethany. That's it. Bethany's not ready to do something else in 5, 4, 3. That's what I said. I'm gonna give her 2 to 5 business days because looking at her face after Larry cut her off and said, "Now I'm done. I'm going to sleep." Pretty much is what he said. I feel like in that moment she wanted to rage out then. No, Destiny ain't buying it. But you know, Destiny got a lot of street sense. Brooke don't really have street sense like that. Hey, Legenda Cloud. I saw where Bethany would be doing something else, so they might just send her to a mental hospital. That's possible. Where did you see? Because people keep saying that, and I ain't seen nothing. You know what? Let me just saw this right now. Let me go on Facebook. What's Chrissy's last name? Hold on, I know. Do 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 do. Taylor. She ain't posting it on him since November. So where did y'all see she doing something else? Yeah, they do a lot of AI skits on Facebook. Morning, Charlene. Yeah, I don't think she got Brooke either. Like I said, Brooke said she was just going along to get along. She's trying to get up out of there. If you run across it, let me know. I'm on her website now. Can I just say something though about her? Let me say this. One of the things with her though is that the actress, I'm talking about the actress now. And like I said, I really don't want to see her get typecast. Um, One of the things I do like about Christy, she still is reachable. So let me say that. But what I do admire is that she's a plus size woman in the industry where they tell you, they still to this day say that if you are over a certain size, why does this camera keep going out? Hold on, y'all. My camera went out again. Y'all still can't see me. Okay. This other camera keeps going out. So we're just gonna go with the one on the laptop, which I don't care for that camera. But this one is being too glitchy right now. I probably need to replace it. But what I was saying is the things that I like about Christy is the fact that not admire about her is that she decided she was gonna act regardless of her size. And so she's doing it anyway, you know. So I do like that. I'm talking about Christy now. I'm also the person like this. I was very upset that they allowed her character to call Brooke a whore. Okay. Ho, whore, however you want to say it. But there's still a part of me that hopes that this is not the character of Christy. Because it's kind of, for me, it's like this. And J Dub, Michael Boston, I don't know if Chris Sims is on here yet or whatever, but a lot of times I've known in the past, I've seen where if a man plays a gay character, then he must be gay. I remember Michael Ealy for a long time after he did that scene on For Colored Girls, and he threw those babies out the, you know what I'm saying? We took a long time for us to even like Michael Ealy again. Stephen, what's his name? Him and his brother are actors. They're very good actors. But the one from Medea, Diary of an Angry Black Woman, um, the one that played the Diary of a Mad Black Woman, the one who played the husband. He was on the lawyer show, The Practice, back in the day. His name is Steven. But with him, people still haven't forgiven him for how he did Elise Neal's. Was it Elise Neal? Kimberly Elise's, not Elise Neal. Kimberly Elise's character on there. So, um, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like still trying to like say I don't want to judge her by the character that she plays because she is playing a character even though she's doing improv. Christy is also an actress, like an actress. So I'm trying. Hey Black Widow, you good? I'm gonna be getting off here in about 5 minutes anyway, because I got a whole dress I gotta get pretty much made before my client comes to try it on. So I got to do that. And I got to post content in between. Hold on. All right, I had to send something off. It's 28 here in Georgia, and I'm pissed off. It's hot. It's not. It's cold. That's it, Minister Yolanda. And that's one of the questions I want to ask her. Does she ever worry about being typecasted? So I'm hoping she'll allow me to. I said I didn't want to interview her because I was so angry at the character, but I really do want to interview her. And if I do get her on here for an interview, I'm gonna allow y'all to send me questions, but I'm not gonna do it live because I don't need nobody getting on here ripping into this woman, giving her no. We're not gonna do that over here, and we might rip into the character because the character deserves it. You are right. Yeah, I give 2 to 5 in a day. Just you don't know no other way to act. Hey, Gisela. Deborah Ying, welcome to the membership, sis. Thank you for investing in this channel. Hey, y'all, let me explain something to y'all. And becoming a member, like joining the membership, is not required, but it is appreciated because it shows that you feel that this channel is worth making the investment, the monthly investment, which is not that much. You don't have to. I think I'm gonna change my membership levels so everybody's on the even playing field. Keeping it more simple. If YouTube will allow me to do that. But yeah, it's a way to support this channel financially. Another way, if you can't, of course. Okay, so let me back up. Let me say this: how can you support this channel? All the free ways are as follows: simply watching, adding comments to give us stuff to talk about and things to think about, liking. You can just like the channel, subscribe, like the videos on the channel, like the shorts, subscribe. Subscribing to the channel is free. Okay. And share the content out. If it's funny, share it out. Let people know you think it's interesting. Those are the free way. Oh, and then you can swipe and hype. You can swipe the video now. I think you swipe to the left, or swipe to the right, and then hit hype. So you can also hype it up. Those are all the free ways you can do it. Now let's talk about the monetary ways you can do it. You can do it by joining the membership. So beside the little notification bell, if you've already subscribed, you will see a join button. You can subscribe to the membership. Okay. Another paid way you can support this channel is you can do super thanks. And I don't have to be live for you to do the super thanks. I get people sending me super thanks throughout the day. You can do a super chat. You can do super stickers. You can even send me something through Cash App if you want to. My Cash App is here in my little description. It's Cash App $ Ayana Glaze. It's real simple. One N, no O's, no I's, just A's, Y, a Y, and an N. Ayana. So those are ways you can support the channel monetarily. So Michael Boston asked a question. This is what I'm not understanding. Is that a person of color can come into your house, disrespect the homeowner, and then call the police on you? Is that correct? Is this correct? That's what they're trying to say, but that ain't correct. Really and truly, if Shar would have beat Bethany down in that house that day, wasn't nothing they could have done about it. Nothing. Because Bethany, one, was not invited. When she came in the house and told her hush to come in and be quiet. See what I'm saying? They could have done that. And then once she came there running her mouth and attacking her guests, and she asked her not to, gave her a warning, and she continued. Then they find out what they find out. If Char would have jumped across that table and whooped her butt, wasn't nothing she could do. Wasn't nothing they could do. She could call to me, she gonna call the police all day long. But at the end of the day, I didn't invite her to my house. She just showed up. She wasn't invited. And also, Bethany cannot have anything to say because she has no legal standing or legal interest in Brooke. So ain't that she say. But they are, hey Sharon Taylor, but they are writing it as if like it's almost as if Bethany has something on someone or some type of connection to people to the point where people are always trying to protect her or trying to avoid confrontation or anything that could make her start calling the police. When the truth of the matter is, her calling the police don't mean that at all. Good morning, Sharon. So yeah. Right. So I'm trying to give her grace because I do think she's a really good actress, in my opinion. That's my opinion. People don't have to like my opinion, but that's my opinion. Okay. And you are right, Nikki. Her only weapon is calling the police. But I'm gonna say again, if I get Laurent, Larry, if I get Christy, if I get any of these people on here to where I can interview them, which I want to interview more people on this channel, I will not. I want y'all to understand me, and I love all y'all. But I will not tolerate anybody coming on here disrespecting them. My moderators will know. Anybody start talking out the side of their mouth at the person, block them. Block them. You got something you want to say to me, you can say it to me. But I'm not, because these people, a lot of these people can charge for interviews. And if I get them to come on here and let me interview them and they don't charge me, I'm not going to let nobody mess with them. I'm just not. Whether I agree with them or not, I'm not going to let anybody disrespect them. What up, though, Chris Sims? Okay, I understand, Chris. And Chris, I gotta respond to you. I got your response to my request. The beauty of it, Chris, is that yes, I want to engage your wife in a conversation as well. Okay. But on the manly discussion that I want to have and that I would like to have you on, we can work around schedules. You ain't at work all day. We can work around schedules. Okay. Even if it means I interview you and then we piece it in, and like it's the way to work. It's the way to work this. Carol Smith says, I don't believe Larry truly loves Brooke. Most fathers, real ones, would have gotten up to check on his daughter to see how she was doing and have a conversation of what he was trying to teach her. He didn't. You could be right, but then some men, they don't show affection like that. Calling the popo is Bethany's threat, but she knows that will hurt her, so she ain't gonna call them. No, now she still wants to come for Lynette. She just don't know how to do it yet. When Larry said to her about you talking about you calling the police on Lynette, J Dub says Ayana is not about disrespect, and I don't blame her. It's the writers. Why portray the untruths to the point will make you make humanity just like her. Right. And I feel like, and J Dub, I was saying this, J Dub, I feel like you got an inside track. Let me just say this. I feel like they heard me. If not me, they heard the collective voices of all of us that cover this family in the skits. I feel like they heard it and they realized that they themselves may have crossed the line. Now, I don't know if Chase told her to call that girl a hoe. I don't know if Chase told her to call them trashy. Maybe the actress didn't think, or being so caught up in the moment, didn't think that going that far was going to trigger the people like it did. Because she's done things like called a trash, she made reference to being a tramp, stuff like that. Maybe in the heat of the moment, she didn't think. Because I do feel like Christy does lose herself, like when she was talking to Lynette. I feel like she lost herself in that moment. And part of what we were seeing when the mother and the father was trying to talk to her was her trying to come back to her regular self. And also even Lynette. Lynette was so upset. I really didn't think that was fake from her. She was so hyped up, they couldn't calm her down. And I didn't know Lynette was no actress. So there. Mel Donovan and Donovan. Hi, Mel Donovan. Star has a huge home. Brooke and Destiny and Duchess need to move in. Duchess could work at Amber's restaurant. I don't want to see Duchess working at Amber's restaurant. I don't want to see them cross these people over with Amber at all. Amber's storyline is messy and it's boring and it's all over the place. I don't think that's a good move. I know, Yvette, I want the trial too. It's taking too long. Let me go back. At this point, for me, there is no redemption for her, period. J Dubs is where she needs to go. Looney on here. Where Looney at? Happy Monday, Looney. They're not gonna close Amber's restaurant. I don't think they're gonna close it. She may give it back to the lady, but I don't think they're gonna close it. I think this was a restaurant they were trying to get some views for and get people coming into. Yes, Vanetta, even ghetto is offensive. You think Chase? There is no script. There's no script. Well, Chase might write a script because he's a filmmaker. He may write a script, but for all we know, this is improv. Dante said this was improv. They're improvising all this stuff. So I think there's a guide as to where the story should go during a recording, but I don't think I don't know if there's an official skit. All right, y'all. So yep, he throws out a subject. They have to act on it. He may give direction as to how far he wants them to take it. That's exactly it, Shireen. Yep, that's exactly it, Looney. Good morning, Lioness. Yeah, that would make sense. Y'all, I think if this is my dad that has called me, I'm gonna have to get off because I need to talk to my daddy. Yep, my daddy just called me, so I'm gonna go 2 more minutes and then I'm gonna hop off. Don't forget, y'all, there's gonna be a link in here, and there's a link in some of my recent videos of Dose of Colors. This is a matte lipstick. This is what I'm wearing today. See. Go grab you some. This is called Talk is Cheek. That's not what it's called. It's called Talk is Chic. Talk is Chic. So it will, once this gets loaded, it will be tagged in this video, but the recent videos that I posted today, the reactions, it is tagged in there as well. And there's a little bit of a Ain't she called commercial? Go on, order you some, girl. This is a pretty color. They got a lot of pretty colors. They have a lot of pretty. They got this orange though that I put on. I don't like the orange because the orange does something to my face. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. I will chat with you later. Looney, I need to have a conversation with you right quick. So I'm gonna hop off. Y'all, we didn't pray. I'll catch us a prayer a little bit later, okay? When we go live again. Thank you all for watching. Until the next skit, peace and hair grease. You got to turn your notifications on. That's all I can tell you. I can't control whether you get notifications or not. You got to turn them on. Thank you, dear. These are Ayana Glaze Originals. That's cool. I got to call my dad anyway, Looney. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace.